Oh, here's a play everywhere, and there's Sloth. So, here's a game that basically it came to the mobile device, and I think it was on PC, but it never came to the consoles yet. So, you're gonna see what this game is about, because it's kind of the latest trend of. Well, of course I'm gonna fake it, because you guys will never know when my birthday is unless you personally know me. Guess I'll sign in. Oh, uh, cool. Well, anyway, welcome to Among Us Walkthrough. So it finally came to the console, and my history with it is I actually played it on the mobile device a lot, like actually a lot. But I actually have fun with it. So I was like, oh, I wonder when it's coming to the console, because I was curious about it. But it finally did, and here we are. So, whoever's playing Among Us, I'm sure they'll get a trick out of this. Well, treat out of this. So you'll see what Among Us is about. I tried to get my fiance to play this on the mobile device, but eh. I'll pick this color. And Dundee. Sorry. Kinda have to over fun. Is that over fun? Yeah, it's over fun. I like that. I'm keeping that. So I want to give him a business suit. Oh, this is neat. I don't think we have this in the mobile device. Sure, I'll take it. Do we get a Ratchet and Clank? Oh. COVID vaccine mask. That's still a thing, isn't it? So, like I was saying, my history with Among Us is I played a lot on the mobile device. I wasn't like super good. I played both sides of the good guys and the bad guys, which you'll see when we get to this point. It is sloth. Oh, all platformers. So, wait a minute. Now I'm curious. Since I can play this on since it's on the console, so does that mean we need to play with people on the phone and PC? So does that mean my fiance can play on, let's just say on her phone? Does that mean she can play on the PlayStation 4 with me, in a sense? Now I'm curious. I am very curious. Well, I know how to play, but let's just see it for the PS4 sake. Yeah, I remember. But the left analog stick is going to be the moving around part this time. Nice. So, do we get the Ratchet and Clank one? well, of course, people are not going to talk, so I remember how to play this game, but it's kind of cool to play it on the console, so this should be interesting. Right. No, I just say let's get to it. Alright. Yeah, let's find a game, I guess. Hmm. No, let's make it interesting. Huh, this is interesting to play on the 3D headset. Yeah, let's do this one. Ah, okay. Let's try again. Yeah, this should be good. Neat. I think it's loading. Oh. Well, time to do my test. Already? Wow, fast. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, dang. Wow, so we just killed a guy for nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This seems like a trap. Son of a... Ain't that son of a... This puts a spin of, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Just drop it like flies. Son of a gun. Okay. Well, I can understand why Adrian's pissed. was he the imposter? Ah, well, that's narrowed down. Guess I'll go complete my task and just haunt the crap out of you guys. There we go. I can totally go into the vacuum of space. And then go float around. And this is really narrowed down who could be possibly the killer. Yep. I could have guessed. So I was right. Well, sure turned into a ghost, but it was Grimace the whole time. I had a feeling it was. Nice. Died in my first batch by 1. Still counts. So yeah, that sums up Among Us. It's basically a cat and mouse of everyone trying to... 2 imposters trying to kill you. And you're trying to find out who did it and who done it. And you're trying to complete your task while doing it, but avoid all the imposters. And then you can accuse them too. That pretty much sums it up. It's very straightforward. Now, what I'm curious is, since there's a PS4 version and PS5 version, and probably Xbox version, now the fact that it came out, can you play it on your phone to play it with other people, in a sense? That's what I'm really curious about. I'll test that theory. I will test that theory before, but until then, let's play... Yeah, I wanted to free play. I want to just give it a try. I mean, this is going to be probably the shortest verdict. And there's a reason why it's the shortest verdict. One match I played in Among Us on the phone, it got so intense that they wanted to kind of tweak the settings just to make it very intense. Like, I think there was going to be only 1 imposter, and it's just a whole bunch of group. I remember we played a very intense game of Among Us. That was one thing. But what I like about Among Us, and I think I know what score I'm going to give it, just because I played enough of it on the phone that I can actually give a verdict. But there's not really anything I can dislike because I think it does its material very well. What I like about it, and it's pretty obvious what I like, the art style is actually unique to its art style is very unique to the type of game. Even if you play it on the mobile device, PC, or tablet, its art style is very well defined, and people have done great parodies of it. I love whenever anyone does a parody of Among Us, it's pitch perfect. I love it every time. So it's something to look forward to. But another thing I like about Among Us is the whole gameplay mechanic. There's not a lot of gameplay, but the whole cat and mouse and who trying to solve who did it is actually unique and it's one of those trending games of, I think it came out last year or this year. Don't quote me on that. But the whole cat and mouse and kind of trying to figure out who is the imposter and while trying to do the task has a sense of tension and anxiety that you don't really see in a lot of games these days. Plus, it's great for playing with the community. It's great to play with your, let's just say your friends and family. It's great to play with strangers. And it's also best played when you're not talking, but I'm only narrating because, yeah. Anyway, let's do some tasks. Because I'm going to play one more match, and then there's going to be another video. The more I play this game, the more I'm thinking about, does it play... More specifically, does it play on the mobile device that you can connect, I want to test out one day. There's no rush, but I want to test out to see if I can make a host game. And then let's just say I invite a bunch of friends, or me and my fiance does a kind of like a session and see if she can connect it on her phone. Or yeah, I want to see if she can connect on her phone, and then I can host a session and she plays with me on the mobile device. I am curious. I have so many theories, and I want to kind of try it out. And that's the beauty of Among Us. Now that I did a playlist, there's not much you really can do. I like that. I like that it's pretty straightforward enough. You just... Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can play this with my fiance and see if it does connect to our mobile device, because it is cross-platform, and I like that. I like when you can cross-platform anybody. I just think that's a really well concept. Honestly, I don't think they'll do it, but I kind of wish that Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, every console, but really the PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and PC just gets combined. We have one console, and everybody can play every console that we can think of. Just put it all in one console, and then let us play. You know what that's called? PC. I know I should be bored of this, and maybe someone will already tune this off, but I'm having fun with this, actually. I am gonna play, an actual match again, but I just kind of wanted to, just play with the strategies a little bit, or the task. Something wrong with that. So what I have actually learned, pretty much if a game in this time and age, if we ever get a PC game, it's always going to come to the PlayStation or Xbox One. Why? Because now PlayStation, Xbox of this current generation and kind of last generation, they actually have the processing speed to now play PC games or mobile games. Among Us was a good idea to come to the consoles because the left analog sticks just makes sense and the touchpad just makes sense in terms of typing that. Another game that I'm excited that it finally came to the console is, well, Medium and also 12 Minutes. I am excited to play those. We now live in a time where PC games are basically our consoles now. PC games are still there, still around, but now we have consoles. Alright, cool. And now we're leaving the game. So yeah, that sums up Among Us. I know that probably the last bit was boring, but I wanted to show you kind of how to play the game, but I think the online pretty much sums how to play the game. Such a fun game. So, gonna just take a brief break and then we're gonna do another video of Among Us and then move on with our video game marathon. I still haven't forgotten that. I was just excited to play Among Us.